Hello, dear ones. I wanted to release a video sort of at a strange time because I missed the first quarter moon that was in Cancer, and now we're a few days before the full moon, which will be in Libra. And I thought about waiting till Wednesday, but I just wanted to connect with all of you because it is intense, and this weekend is pretty potent. There's sort of a portal energy. There's a big set of conjunctions happening in the universe, and I thought I'm just going to pop on and speak with all of you because I think it's important. So the biggest one is happening today. It's a Pluto Jupiter conjunction, and it's one that happens about every 13 years. And it's always potent, but this one is especially so when you think of what's happening in our world right now, and how much intensity we're all walking through, and how much we're all accessing this unknown that we have never really encountered before. I think if there's anyone watching this channel who's quite a bit older, there'll be some memories of some things that happened, 100 years ago, 90 to 100 years, but I don't know if I have that viewership. So, but anyway, so I think for a lot of us, this is a first. This is something that's pretty crazy. So with this Jupiter Pluto, I'll be very honest, and you have to remember everything happens to help us to get where we need to go, to help us evolve, to help us to grow. If you look back over your life, some of those hard, difficult things, you most likely would not choose to walk through them again. But if you dig deep, you'll also sit there and go, yeah, but look where it put me. Look what it gave me. I can think of one instance in my life that was so difficult. And yet without that, I would not be sitting right here talking to you. So the hard things do bring us where we need to be. So that's kind of how I'm feeling this Jupiter-Pluto. For me, Pluto sort of represents right now, at least at this exact pinprick in the star chart, he represents this pandemic we're experiencing, and Jupiter feels to me an expansion of it because Jupiter expands what it touches. Jupiter is usually benefic, and very, he's like the granddaddy energy of the solar system. But in this case, because he's interacting with Pluto, it's not the best energy. But I feel like with every bit of darkness, there has to be as much light. And what's so cool is tomorrow, the energy of Neptune and Mercury are going to conjunct together. And I feel that as a powerful energy. Neptune to me can be the shaman of the solar system. And the shaman moves between worlds. And I know that's become a culturally appropriated term, but for lack of something better to use, and knowing that many of you are going to understand what shaman means very quickly, I'm going to use it with as much gentleness as I can. But feeling that energy of moving in between worlds, of being able to access the truth that's beyond the veil and that's basically hidden from us right now, and melding it with where we are physically and what we're going through. And what I'm feeling is that there will be some sort of understanding coming forward, whether that's, finding a cure or finding a potential cure, or having greater understanding coming in about all this so that we can maybe have more of a timeline, or know a little more, or feel a little less fear and intensity. So I love that that's kind of balancing that energy. So in all of this, I really do feel like it's almost like things are squeezing tighter and tighter. That's what I feel in talking to the people I know and interacting with everyone. It's like we are getting squeezed so tight. But if you think about it, that's what happens when something's about to be born, right? The baby's pushed through that birth canal and it's so tight. And yet, what's on the other side is new birth, a new life. And I really feel each one of us is going to be finding this powerful rebirth in our lives, whether that brings in something we never even expected, whether that propels us in the direction of dreams we've had for so long. I just feel such a powerful, beautiful outcome in all this. I feel so much light and so much good in all of this. So if you can hold on to that yes, this is intense, and tell yourself that, comfort yourself, be that caretaker right now to your soul and say, I know this is hard. It's okay to feel absolutely unhinged in this. We don't need to be judging ourselves right now for what we're feeling. We need to be honoring and accepting what we're feeling. So honoring yourself, stating your feelings back to yourself and saying, it will be okay. You're okay. And love is here. And we are there for ourselves. If we can be there for other people at times and points, I think that's beautiful too. So I felt today I should bring in my animal deck, and at this point, feel intuitively if you want 1, 2, or 3. And of course, as always, if you feel more, that's fine too. But to pick an animal, and that is the animal I believe that will be there for you. And you may see synchronicities. You may suddenly see that animal pop up on your computer screensaver, or you may see that animal in a dream. Or, you know, random things like I'll be reading my son's book and all of a sudden there's the animal that I had a beautiful dream about a rhinoceros the other night. And I'm like, a rhinoceros? But when I looked up the meaning, that's a beautiful, stable animal. It's an animal that brings insight because of that horn. You know, it's like the unicorn horn. It has that feeling of bringing what I need to know at the right time. And it's a stable, huge animal. You know, it's like, okay, stability in the time of mystery and not knowing what's next. So I thought, well, that's pretty cool. I'll take rhinoceros as my as my spirit animal. All right, so the first card that's going to come forward, oh, 2 came out, so I'm just going to go with it. Okay, so the first one is the salmon, which, what a powerful card for you if you've picked number 1. The salmon swims against all odds upstream to give birth, which is what I was just saying. So there is something powerful that's being birthed in your life. And no, it's not easy. You are swimming against the current, friend. But to trust that and to keep swimming. Just keep swimming. I know there's a song that does that. I had a friend once, she was like, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Keep breathing, keep swimming, keep trusting that you are headed toward this birth in your life. And as I said before, it may be the birth of a dream you've had for a long time, or something may expand in ways you had no idea, and you're doing something you didn't even expect, but your heart is full of joy with it. That's where you're headed, my friend. The next card that comes up, card number 2, is the falcon. What a beautiful card to come forward. Focus, action, purpose, aspiration. The falcon is one of those birds. In fact, I think all the birds of prey are like this. They can see farther than any human can. I believe they can see like the length of a football field even, and see with such clarity. See a mouse at the end of the football field and be able to go after what they want. So realize at this time, your power of clairvoyance, your ability to see what you need to see, is going to be really heightened. You're gaining help with that. You're gaining ability with that. And that ability will stay even after all this is over. Just to trust that you will see what you need to, whether that's in dreams, whether that's using oracle cards, whether that's just seeing signs in your day-to-day life, especially as some of us are just running crazy right now. I know I am. Just trust you're going to see what you need to see and follow the signs. As you see the signs, act upon them. Let your life be guided by the signs. All right, one last card for number 3 here. Okay, number 3 is, ooh, I love that. The lion. Wow, what a beautiful. So there's a lot of messages with the lion, but I feel like the one with this one is to connect with your tribe, connect with the people that care about you. It's so easy right now to be isolated. And I know my extrovert friends are struggling big time. And I just want to send out huge love and huge hugs and huge support to you. We will get through this. And when we go through hard times, again, it births strength in you, and it births the ability to hold more, to do more, to be more with where you're going in the future. This pain and this suffering, because yes, it is suffering, my dear extroverts, will indeed be worth it. And it will open something inside of you and allow you to hold space in a way you never have. It will allow this healing energy to flow through you, and it will also allow you to give that healing energy to those that you come in contact with after all this is past. So trust. So I feel that message. I also feel a message of strength to dig deep, to realize that this is uncomfortable, but you're going to be okay. You're going to make it through this. And just to keep breathing, realize all will be well, all will be well, and all manner of things will be well. So, but yes, I'm feeling like, we have lots of ways, right? Skype, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, text message. Reach out to people. Don't be afraid to reach out right now. I want you to be brave and do that and connect with your tribe in whatever way that looks, even if it's just one person, because connection is important for you right now. So I hope those messages help, and I'm sending so much love out to all of you. We are going to make it through this time, and it's going to be for the good. I know that. So lots of love, many blessings. I will talk to you in the next video.